try the oil downstairs. If there's anything else that I could use. Not that matters, there's a load screen anyway. Maps, I'll explore. I can carry anything through that load screen, but I've explored that area thoroughly, I think. The only thing I can think of now is... Oh, never mind, then I need something else. Let's try breaking it with a brick. If I can climb this ladder with it, I guess. No. There goes the brick. We've come far from stacking boxes trying to get out of a hole to finding a lever to now throwing bricks up different places and hoping frickin' break a lever. When it's probably easiest to do. It's force, damn you. Give. Stuck in, we'll need an extra push. This would work, probably. Chain. How are you doing, Mercer? I hope you're doing well.
Someone please come back.
Hello? I'm looking for more dead people. Hello? No, definitely not. Absolutely not.
I can't believe I did like. Finding the bowls.
Okay. Unless, like, it might go floating now? I just jumped up here, but okie dokie then. I don't know where my prick went. I'll take it, I guess. Morgue? Oh. All that work to go see dead people. Lovely.
Do you see, Daniel? It has
No.
yielded. What? The shadow. It has? For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
Lots of dead. Copper tube. A thin copper tube.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening?
Alexander!
Anybody! Help!
Douche. Dude's a douche. He's a douchey Baron. Baron Von Douche Man. Give me my Healy. Stop triggering whatever the fuck you're triggering. My PTSD, my amnesia, Jesus.
This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone go to this room? Hey! Anybody! Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my Heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
Can I play?
She deserved it, that little bitch.
Excuse me. I wasn't even really paying attention to your dialogue. What? Unless you're commenting on something else there. Can't be.
I hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
How are you communicating with me? You are a weird sorcerer, aren't you? The vaccine enabling my men to work in the fungi-ridden sewer is a definite success. Unfortunately, a few of the servants have been remedied as the procedure proved difficult. The others will perish, and eventually I will have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. The injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without any risk of infection. It will do fine for prisoner transport. Ah. Alright, so that's how I get to the fungi aisle. A fungi poisoned filled sewage. Makes a vaccine out of the dead? Finally been resolved. It seems the drain sewer, which has recently been opened up for use as a means of transport, is plagued by a peculiar poisonous fungi. The victim seemed to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness affecting the entire body. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity, but it is clear that this cripples my progress. The prisoners die quickly and their contaminated vitae lacks the energy I seek. I shall immediately start working on a vaccine. Well, okay, no, he's studying the dead. Okay. Respect for the dead. my face with the door. Pretty bad. Nice ass. There's nothing in here. Okay. Oh, good. This is where I cremate them and burn them.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Thank you, Cyrex. I don't see anything. And that alert has worked in several spots throughout the streams I've done in the past. It's definitely funny. Back. Fuck you, rat. A room with all bodies. So there's something to do with the vaccine down here. Or it's crafted down here. I miss drawers. I'm dumb. I see something glowing in there though. I'm very drawer heavy usually. Earlier on, I miss these like dum. Oh, hello, Healy. Do we have here? Glowy. Good. Things are going well. I fear for Daniel, for he is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to do unto him what Agrippa did unto me. Oh no. How dare he? But things are going fantastic. I hope the day is going well for you. Just looking around, seeing if there's obvious things I missed. I feel like this is weird that there's like nothing here. What the heck is that? I came in for a thin copper tube that I don't know where go. Guess that's part of what I need. Do I like melt some copper or some shit? I'm going crazy. Getting a bit tired though. Yeah, so am I. Oh, Friday for me tomorrow though, and then Monday starts my new time at 6:30. But I'll be making a bit more money. I'm currently making 19. I'll be making a bit over 20 starting on Monday. But yeah, it's going on. Yeah, it's Friday. It's Thursday for me right now. But yeah. So I normally start at 7 a.m. to 3:30. Starting Monday, I'll be going in at 6:30 to 2. But I'll be making over 20 an hour instead of 19. It's almost 3 a.m. Damn. It's about 9. That should be 9 p.m. Yeah, it's 8:48 right now. It's about my stopping point. And especially if I'm going in early, from now on, I may not stream as often and as much, but we'll see. I still will be streaming, just maybe earlier, hopefully I can get some time. It won't be as long as I was. That was at least a good 6 to 10 years ago when I started streaming. I don't think I have that energy anymore. Corpse in the morgue is only a day old. Thank you. It's a surgical tool. I know I'm not done with the morgue. No end. Oh. Shit. Shit what? Wait. If that's part of a surgical tool. It cannot penetrate the skull. Cannot. Eh. So I have to find something else. Cause yeah, I guess I'm using that to penetrate the skull then. Can I use it to penetrate your ass? Okay, so yeah, I have to do that. So I have to find something that goes on this. Or with it. Cannot be used in this way. Cannot use this item this way, huh? That's an object then. That's a different message than the other one where it says it's not an object. Here, it'll say, is this no object? No object. I think Lords of the Fallen's going out. No. Yeah, I saw that on PlayStation. A strong surgical needle. Can I use this? There's something missing. Well, that's a start. Aha! That's another start. The hand shield broke. There's no... Oh. need to inject the no need to inject the, oh, I see. I got the anti-venom serum vaccine, blah blah blah. Okay, I was like, what the hell did I do? Made an old-fashioned syringe is what I did. Lies of pee-pee, at least I think at the end. Nice. I will eventually play Lies of that. I have it, yeah. While I'm not the biggest fan of Pinocchio and the looks of the game isn't exactly that interesting, it looks Bloodborne, but like, I don't know, I just couldn't get the feel of some of the bosses the way they looked, but I will be eventually playing it. I'm not saying it is, it's just it doesn't seem to... There's a lot of them now. I liked some of the Souls-likes and Souls games that there are, and it's just... It becoming a whole genre is just... It's becoming a little too repetitive for my taste, and not in a good sense. Not in a sense where, like, Final Fantasy is kind of the same combat for the first several games, then it changes. It's more or less, like, same UI, same story, premise, ideas, similar bosses, you know, all of them have, like, either a dodge or a parry mechanic. It's just... Well, all Souls games are frustrating. I not really rage quit. I wasn't that angry. I was annoyed. And it definitely caused me to have some burnout. But that's only because me and my friend were playing Dark Souls, back to back. We started from Dark Souls 3, while yes, several years ago, we beat from Dark Souls 3 all the way down to now Elden Ring. Yes, we worked backwards. So we went from Dark Souls 3 down to Demon Souls, down to Elden Ring. But it was just... Even with some of the break in between, but from Dark Souls 2 onward, we played pretty much straight. Or from Bloodborne onward, for the most of it. Chalice Dungeon, because there was some breaks in between, but from Bloodborne, most of Bloodborne onward, we played straight. And it burnt me the fuck out. But on my off time, I did play a bit of Code Vein. And that's a bit of difference enough to where I just didn't have the same sense of burnout. But Elden Ring and Lies of P, I kind of want to chill for a while. Devs leaked in America over here, but they took it down there. Wait. Uh-oh, people see it. People see it, and people did other things with it to make sure it's there, so they have it now. Yeah, it's out there. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Hi.
Oops. It shows how many classes secret ones are in medical. Pieces, the amount of spells and catalyst, amount of ending, how many bosses. Damn, it sounds like there's a lot of secret shit to this game. And a lot of collectibles, and that's crazy. Well, that's why you don't just... You don't somehow make something to put out there and then have it get leaked. Like, yeah, you gotta be more careful with that. Yay, fungal basement. I can go to the sewer. Oh god. Will this prevent me against other things that isn't fungal? Fungo poison? Fungus poison? It looks like I'm staring at a butthole. God, I went from one butthole in Silent Hill to this one now, Jesus. Oh, an article when I was looking was the release date, so yeah, later day, gonna have to drive to the store and pick it up. Nice. Nice. How do you... How did you exactly test that they were immune to this? Or whatever? Ah! Hey look, mushrooms. They are fungi. 90 eternal devs. 4 years in dev. Total of 400 plus dev. Jesus. Hey. This stupid sewer dungeon gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh. Okay. My memory is shit with mazes. Not really mazy, just a lot of turns. Also, I'm being chased. Alright. Oh, that's open. You close. Oh, fungus. 2, 1. Poor choice. Poor choice of what exactly? I don't know what I just made full power. Everything else I'm not gonna spoil. Yeah. Well, I hope you have a great time with the game at the very least. Hope it's worth your wait. There's a lot of people that's never played there's a lot of people that's never even played the original versions of games. That's why I've made it a point to play the original of some games. Like when people request an old work buddy I worked with requested me to play Resident Evil, and he already wanted me to play them all, but this was around the time I think 3 was just coming out. So I played all the originals leading up to the remakes, and then I played the GameCube versions of the first and 0. And then, well, GameCube as in the PS4 re-releases of those. And then I played all of them from then on. But yeah. Same thing with God of War. And I've even played Penumbra and Black Plague for this franchise. But yeah, if I was going to play any games that have a franchise, I'd try to play the original. He's talking about Lords of the Fallen in general. I'm just talking about in general any game. I try not to jump into sequels. You just gotta play it enough, Mercer. That's the thing. You don't expect to get good at a game the first time you play it unless it's simply easy. Dark Souls and the like takes a bit more than just one pass through to really experience it.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, save me! Nobody ever return!
Dark Souls and the Souls-like series, like Code Vein and all of those, they require you to really learn a boss. Supply, I got him Elden Ring, and he's asking me for what level tips to fight bosses at, and I'm like, any? You just gotta be good. Just gotta know what you're doing. That takes time. But yeah, just like all games though, like enemies have patterns and things. Some games just do it differently. Like this game makes enemies more stealth segments rather than actual fighting. Like Resident Evil fights, they had patterns, you just gotta dodge and shoot them in their weak spot. Dark Souls is no different, it's just, it's more rhythmic. Lies of PP at least has a real story. Souls games don't. They do. It's just lore. It's backstory hidden, most of it. There's still a story, it's just not straight up told. It's still a story. Lore is story. What do you think this is? What do you think all this is? It's a story. Not every game has to be told outright for it to be a storyline. Dark Souls doesn't have to tell you straight up in cutscenes to know what the story is. Lore is the same as a story. It's just things that you pick up in the background. The only Souls like I was good at was Remnant from the Ashes Meeting. Yeah, it's different enough. I don't consider that game all that generally that difficult. I'm just not great at shooters. Just Lies of P tells you straight up. I wouldn't say it has a story, regardless of that fact. Dark Souls, the story isn't exactly for everyone either. That's just lore. Yeah. Okay then. Time to run around back and forth like a moron. Code Vein, I've never played that game much, but that game's kicking my ass, and I'm pretty decent at Souls games. That game's got different mechanics and combat feel to it. I like that game's system much better than Souls, because it feels more RPG-ish with its blood codes. You can equip a blood code, master its, like, abilities, and then you can mix and match different blood codes to get different stats, and then mix and match abilities from other blood codes, which is really cool. I don't have a sub running. I refuse to buy PlayStation Plus a lot since they took away a handful of games in the past. Damn. Yeah. I just noticed him as the screen was like close. Close. I didn't even notice him for a second there. Hi. Bye. I was scratching my neck and looking away. Ow! Alright. Instead of 60 for cheapest. Went up. For the, oh yeah. $60 yeah. $60. 60 a year. 60 a dollar. $60 a year, yes. That's alright. Boobs. But there it is, I see it then there, it's right here. Yeah, a lot of it's kind of... I mean, even their premium isn't great. For me, anyway. Any classics that I've gotten from the older generations I have bought on the PlayStation Store years ago, before this was even a thing. And then they don't even have a good collection, at least for me. Like, I don't know, like, I easily could play a lot of these games, but there's a vast majority I own already, like this one. Or I'm just not into, like, Jak and Daxter, for instance. And then I own that one, of course. Because that was a game I played in my childhood, and that game was ass. Almost beat that game. But, like, besides RE and a lot of these, there's really nothing here. And a lot of PlayStation RPGs are just... ugh. It's hard to go back and even playing some of the Final Fantasy PlayStation RPGs with how slow they are. It's free now. Yeah. This game was fun on PSP. But, yeah. And I know these are probably a lot of good games for people, just not games I'm into. But that's okay. I buy a lot of games, too, that I haven't even played. I'm personally waiting on you. FF7R Part 2. That's what I'm waiting on. I still have to finish this steaming pile of... Okay. And at this rate, Final Fantasy is dying. Also. 16's... It's... Yeah, that's why I said steaming pile of okay. Because I didn't even get that far. But its combat is amazing. Its exploration is garbage. From what I've explored thus far. I like, because I've only beaten Garuda, up to Garuda, so no spoilers. I'm still early, because this is around the time of my trying to return from my Dark Souls Elden Ring burnout. And I stopped after that, because this is around the release of FF16. I will be playing that again, but and then sometime during my re-break when I took off again, I started playing some of the older Final Fantasy games. And that's when I got back into 10, and that's when I started 10. And I gotta return to that once October's done. Final Fantasy is my longest running series and franchise. Along Kingdom Hearts, sadly, with Kingdom Hearts though has... I don't know. I never finished Recoded and never started Dream Drop Distance. I don't know if I'll be doing Kingdom Hearts, besides with Angel Rose. I also gotta beat Final Fantasy Crisis Core, so I can play the remake of that. And then prep my ass for the remakes, hopefully beat hard mode so I can do Yuffie's DLC. There's a lot of plans for a lot of things. I got Elden Ring, I got... For October, I want to hopefully do... I was thinking about doing Ada's DLC. I want to do Dead Rising 3. Solo. Maybe some Parasite Eve 1. I want to redo Parasite Eve because it's been a long time, and then retry Parasite Eve 2. I could easily just jump into Parasite Eve 2, but I lost interest in Parasite Eve 2 at the time when I played it. I don't know what it was, but don't want to just jump right into that one. But yeah, I like 15 more than 16 for certain aspects where I own 15 as well. I've never played 15. I've played up to 10-2. I've beaten 1 through 10-2 minus 11. So I have 12, 13's trilogy, 14, 15, and 16 to complete. And I've played several hours of 13-1. But this was years ago when that first came out. So I'm not going to remember jack. But as for the other games, I've never played any others except for 16. And only a bit of that. You got the DLC edition before they removed the... Yeah. Yeah, I got the basic bitch 16 edition or whatever. And then I got a nice shiny case for 15. I got that game late though. I didn't buy that game on release. The only Final Fantasy game that I don't have that's probably modern and is got any correlation to the main line is Origins. I have 15's like Royal Edition case. I think it's like shiny. And I don't know how Final Fantasy Origins is. I don't know if that has any actual significance to the story or not. I don't really like I don't really like when they remake a game that's just got one major thing in it. And that's just the fight with Chaos or Garland. I don't like that. What? make one if you're going to. What's the sign on the hard drive sign? What? What hard drive sign? USB? You mean? That USB sign that's on my hard drive thing there? Yeah, I have a USB hard drive.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Nice. Whenever it decides to loop it there, yeah. Hi. Hey, Fractal, thank you for the next time on Dragon Balls. Hope you good. I'm doing well. Just lost in conversation. Dying to a monster. You got death. Every now I play Tomb Raider and yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. So it did slow you down. I forget why I run through these sewer tunnels. In every action I ever do, I forget everything. No wonder I have a hard time remembering my way through these tunnels. Okay, so that, oddly enough, that sped it up. Okay. I was about to say, does that speed it up? So that was actually a test. Yeah, that does. So that was correct. Okay. On. So what's the other one do then? Splish, splash, my feet are taking a bath. Let's see, well that's if only I wasn't so slow at picking up on what I'm doing. Okay, I really don't get it. Sort of do, but I just gotta stop that, I know. I wish it wasn't such a then. Does it mean just Tomb Raider? The one from long ago? The one on PlayStation? I mean, they had subtitles. The earlier Tomb Raider game. Oh, that was Tomb Raider? I actually thought that was actually Zelda. I didn't actually look at the clip. I just heard the dun 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 dun. He did say Tomb Raider though. Hey, I heard the music and that's what my brain went to. Then now I have seen him play the modern games. I don't know if he... Have you streamed the original? I know I've seen you stream the modern ones though. I haven't seen the original ones in forever. Hey man, Tomb Raider and Zelda could be the same game, you never know. I want a PS3 back. I think we'll do them. Nice. Yeah, I own them as well. I've never really played them due to controls, me trying to be used to controls, so it's gonna take a while whenever I do play them. Resident Evil did the same for me. I never really played a lot of those games growing up. I played them somewhat, but I was kind of scared of playing Resident Evil, and Tomb Raider not so much, but just never really played it. But I watched my brother play a lot of it. And I own the games though, but yeah. Tomb Raider, or Resident Evil, well, that took me a bit to get used to. I own them on PS3. Boxel tits. Boxel boobs. My first puzzle.
This here was my first job at scripting a puzzle. I must say that I like working on scripts.
Oh yeah?
That's probably because...
Kill me! Not really a puzzle, just I'm dumb. So there's a 3 and a 4 somewhere? Or just that, and I'm just...
This is the machinery that controls the mill rotation speed. There is not much to say about this part. Just a couple levers that change some values when moved, and do stuff when the right value is set. As you might already know, playing around with the combination of both levers, you can notice a background sound changing. At
Not
the time
really.
of working on this,
All I hear is pumping. Like, I didn't know if that was that sound or if that was just the piping. It did get faster. I didn't know that's what I was listening for. That's why I was being dumb. Alright. Yeah, see, I'm not great with these puzzles. I didn't know the sound that in here was directed towards what I was actually doing this puzzle for. Just like how I didn't know if you were playing Zelda or not. That stopped. That stopped. If I do that, it turns back on. Oh. The sound on my left side is not there anymore. Doing it. Oh, whatever. I know the voice. I keep thinking that every time I hear it. It's like, this is good voice. Okay, can I die now? Yes. Kill me! Is there any other path? No. That's the way I can. I know this is a puzzle for idiots, and I'm an idiot, so hold your horses a little while I idiotify myself. Yeah. Fuck your ass. I don't want to really heal if I can help it. But I will. Since I'm an idiot and decided to run into it because of laughs and dumbness. Alright, so... Well, now that I'm not as dumb anymore and know that the sound I'm hearing in this room is what I should be paying attention to. Can you guys, do you guys even get any good imagery out of this? Like, from my angle, while it's not fully zoomed in, it's very dark. It's like, yeah, it's all good. Oh, okay. I thought it was just pure dark. Missing here. There's only 2 goddamn levers. How hard can it be? As hard as throwing a box out a window? I know it is. But it's too dark and it's unseeable. I already had to turn it up a little bit for me to be able to see when I'm out of lantern light. close I can get it. Much love to you, my friend. I wish we all could hide in the box. Pocket puzzles. Not even really a puzzle. Is there anything else in this room? Say blub. Blub, blub. Blub, blub, blub. Yes. Blub, 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 blub indeed. A short pipe. When did I pick that up? I literally have to like point and click things. How do I pick something up by accident? The second time. Or at least without me memorizing me doing it. What am I gonna do with that? issue here? Ah, okay, now it's stopped. Yeah, I figured that's his lurk. Love you. Wow. Okay, it's as simple as use a pipe that I didn't know I had. Must have been that pipe that broke then. I just didn't realize I grabbed it. It's either that or I just got sidetracked with chatting. It happened. God damn, that took forever to do. Just. I figured as such. It's around the time I catch him.
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
Neat. Wow, you are fast. Tread carefully. Fuck you. Rawr to you too. I'm gonna get off for now. That, man, Amnesia is probably gonna take me for a while. Like, if I know Penumbra, if I know anything from Penumbra, Penumbra took me a bit for the dumbest things. Like pushing a box down a mine shaft so I can collect whatever I needed inside of it. That and the last puzzle involving like collecting something out of a box and blocking a door, and I couldn't block the damn door, so I had to do all the puzzle with enemies. Fucking hell. Something like that. It's been a few years. It's been 1 month. Oh, Sour Punch is on. I am done, yeah. I was actually gonna be ending a little earlier there, but it's going on 10 o'clock. We're gonna... Yeah. I'm gonna raid out to Sour Punch, who's doing some Mortal Kombat. You have a good one as well, my friend. Since I never actually get to really catch Sour Punch. And no problem. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. But let's send love to Sour Punch. If it wants to. It won't let me click it now. Now it looks like it's gonna do it in a few seconds anyway. Raid. There's the button.